Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Entertainment Buzz. A lot of stuff to talk about. We had our recap show last week for the best of the year for 2016, starting 2017 off with a bang. A lot of big stories to talk about. I know you're excited.
So excited for the Oscars here, Jake.
Absolutely. A few weeks away. Oscar special coming soon. Gotta be excited for it. Absolutely. So you know what? Why don't we get started? Let's find out what's hot in Hollywood. It looks like Shia LaBeouf is digging himself into even more holes than his character Stanley Yelnats did. The actor was arrested early Thursday morning in New York City at his marathon protest site that has been going on since Trump's inauguration. TMZ has the footage that shows exactly why. As you can see, the first video shows Shia whacking a guy in the chest, then grabbing his hand and yanking him out of the frame. The second video shows a group of people watching the scuffle, though off camera, and several seconds in, we hear someone say, "He hit me," in reference to Shia. According to witnesses, Shia pulled the guy's scarf, scratched him in the face, and pushed him. Though in the second video, we hear the voice of a man repeating, "He will not divide us." The cops say that the fight doesn't actually have anything to do with our president, Donald Trump.
Jake, I just feel like Shia can't catch a break here.
No, it's every single thing. I think everyone's on Shia watch. It started to seem like it was going to die down, too. From the celeb stuff, watching the live stream of his own movies, which was an interesting move. But now we have
even more Shia news.
Even more Shia news. So guess what? I think we should have a new segment that's just the Shia watch.
Straight Shia. Just straight Shia.
That's the name.
Yes.
That's what we're going with.
So, in more glamorous news, the 2017 Vanity Fair Hollywood issue has arrived, and the cover is not disappointing. Gracing the fold-out and an all-female lineup of stars we'll be sure to see at this year's Oscars. Shot by the famous Annie Leibovitz, the cover includes Lupita Nyong'o, Emma Stone, Janelle Monáe, Ruth Negga, and a pregnant Natalie Portman, to name a few.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. A lot of these stars are big names. With a great photographer, it's beautiful, and it just shows that that Hollywood is really showing that they're more proud of this girl power. A lot of these amazing women that are in Hollywood, and I think this cover really gets to show that.
I really love Annie's work. I love what she's done with Amy Schumer and all of those photos. It's great for women. And
yes.
She's a great photographer.
Yeah, she is, and I think we can all see why. It's a beautiful picture of some awesome women. So unfortunately, it has been a sad week for the entertainment industry, though. Lee Q. Odinat, the founder, of R-rated website World Star Hip Hop, did pass away this last Monday due to a cardiovascular disease. Though gone, Odinat left a legacy through his website, which was massively popular and shed light on several different issues, including crime in Chicago and the reality of violence in the hip-hop industry. I mean, it's a very popular website. It's a lot of different videos have surfaced on there showing the different parts of hip-hop culture, and it's really interesting, especially so young, to see someone like that pass.
It's just really shocking. I mean, I didn't even know that he had all that involvement with showing the violence of Chicago as a fellow Chicago native.
It's a lot of people just seem to know the website from the different, fight videos and different things that there. But there's actually a lot of great stuff you can find on the website. And it's unfortunate we begin to lose a lot of people in Hollywood, as we'll see with the next story too.
It is. Additionally, Mary Tyler Moore has passed away at the age of 80. She's best known as Laura Petrie on The Dick Van Dyke Show, as well as being a trailblazer for female lead shows like The Mary Tyler Moore Show. She won 5 Emmys during her illustrious career, and she will be sorely missed.
I mean, it's another icon in Hollywood. She's really important, I think. A lot of people don't really realize it. Her show was very revolutionary. She showed that women can be focused on the career and not just be at home raising the children, that women can have an amazing career and do a great job like she did. And it's really unfortunate that not a lot of people our age really appreciate and know her story.
Well, she really paved the way for female TV comedians. I mean, without her, we wouldn't have Tina Fey, we wouldn't have Amy Poehler, we wouldn't have Amy Schumer. So we have so many women here that should be thankful for her.
It's very true. It's really unfortunate. But to leave off with some happy news here at the end, it looks like we're hitting another Hollywood baby boom. This one starts with Zooey Deschanel. According to Us Weekly, the New Girl star is expecting a second child with husband Jacob Pachinek. Congrats to the happy couple in the wake of this exciting news. We have a lot of baby announcements on here. It seems like Hollywood wants to start building more and more families.
Yeah, everyone wants to procreate right now. It's a very popular
It's a very popular thing. Get those babies. But no, it's great news, and it's nice to see that especially these families are able to start and grow even with the demands of career in Hollywood. It's great that they're prioritizing what they want to do.
It's great that she is able to, like you said, prioritize her career and be able to have a family. She's able to do it all.
Exactly. So it's good to see, and we'll keep you updated on all the baby news. But the Entertainment Buzz does have to take a quick break, but stick around because we have coming up some on-campus events, some industry news, and be sure not to miss it.
Come create and calculate. Shatter both records and stereotypes. Build improbable machines and impossible medicines. Unleash masterpieces and birth theories. Come because there is much to be done out there, and to be undone. Come find out everything of which you are capable. Come believe in something greater than yourself. An experience unlike any other awaits you here. Here, dreams are in need of your voice. Fragile ideas await your strength. Come answer this call. Join this assembling of minds. Put your grand imagination to work. Come let your visions rattle these walls and help move the world forward. Come join the leaders and best, the victors valiant. Come to Michigan.
Welcome back to the Entertainment Buzz, right here on WOLV-TV. Let's check out our top 5 things to do in Ann Arbor for this weekend. Coming in at number 5 is attending the Sky Tonight, Live Star Talk. Why not take advantage of what the university has to offer? Take a trip into space at the Ruthven Museum's building and escape through an amazing show to observe constellations, stars, and if you're lucky, you could get the chance to take a trip to Mars. Showings take place this weekend and only cost $5.
Sounds like a lot of fun. So for number 4, we head on over to the Mendelssohn Theater to see Luca, a play produced by the Michigan Malaysian Student Association. The show follows the life of a boy who deals with the loss of a loved one during the Malaysian racial riots of 1969. Featuring many styles of dance and some authentic Malaysian food, I hear, to celebrate after the show, this free event is one you will not want to miss. Be sure to RSVP at the link included below.
That brings us to number 3. Orson Welles' film Citizen Kane is widely regarded as the greatest film ever made. I wish there was a place where we could see what went into that amazing film 75 years ago. Luckily, there is. Michigan is home to the largest Orson Welles collection in the world and has various artifacts on display now in the Audubon room of the Hatcher Graduate Library. See the link below to see hours of exhibition.
Certainly a lot of great information there. I know I'll be checking that out. So at number 2 this week, we've got the cure to the winter blues. Head on over to the Tropical Remix tonight, Friday the 27th at 10 p.m. A little fun in the sun. You can catch Disney's Oscar-nominated film Moana at 10 and at midnight. Snap some pics in the photo booth and grab some snacks at the Midnight Buffet. Don't miss the free event tonight, as always, at the Michigan Union.
Well, finally, for this weekend's number 1 event, we have the President's Bicentennial Colloquium. Make your way down to the Michigan League Ballroom this Monday, January 31st at 9:30 p.m. to join Associate Justice Sonia Sotomayor, the first Latina appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court, and Justice Suzanne Baer of the Federal Constitutional Court of Germany for a discussion on the future of the university. The discussion will be moderated by journalist Michelle Norris, former host of NPR's All Things Considered, and seats will be filled at a first-come, first-served basis, so you better get there in time.
Absolutely. It's a big event. A lot of things going on this weekend. And that does it for this week's Around the U. So if you're interested in any of these events, check out the links in the description box below the video. So coming up on EBUZZ, we've got our takes on what you guys should be looking for on the big screen. Welcome back to the Entertainment Buzz. I'm here with Margaret to give you all the latest news in television and film. So Oscar nominations did come out this week, and of course, La La Land blew everyone away with 14 nominations, tying it with All About Eve and Titanic for the most nominations for a single film. One of the biggest snubs this year, however, was Amy Adams failing to get a nomination for her amazing role in Arrival. But after criticism due to a lack of diversity last year, this group of nominations has a record-setting 6 African-American actors, and though this is still a work in progress and far from over, things are beginning to look up from Oscars so white of years past.
So Jake, let's talk about Amy Adams.
Please do.
How? How could they do this to her?
I don't know.
Meryl's 20th nomination is not as important as
No.
Amy winning her Oscar.
Absolutely. I totally agree.
Amy needs to win. Leo won last year. Leo didn't need to win that much. I'm sorry. He could have waited a few more years. Hasn't been nominated as much as Amy Adams.
Sure.
I need Amy to win here. I need it for the women. We need it.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of great performances. I would have put Amy in there.
A lot of great. I don't know. I felt like Amy was in the top 3. I don't know about that.
That's probably true. I think she was amazing. So
Phenomenal.
I'm surprised by that. And we'll have more analysis coming up at the Oscar special a few weeks away. So stay tuned.
So transitioning into a little bit of a sadder topic, PETA is calling for a nationwide protest for the opening of the film A Dog's Purpose. This comes after a video was leaked from the set showing a German Shepherd balking at performing a stunt in churning water. American Humane, which monitored the animals on the set, blasted PETA for its opposition to the use of any live animals in movies. Demonstrations will take place in Los Angeles, New York City, and D.C. More than 25 other cities. This film, starring Dennis Quaid, An Array of Dogs, opens this weekend.
A lot of stuff happening in terms of this movie. A lot of Facebook, arguments, stuff like that.
So many arguments.
I think Pete is kind of overstepping, saying you shouldn't use any animals in any film. That seems kind of absurd.
No, just have CGI. It's so
just CGI
realistic.
dogs.
It's so when you pen
Yeah.
it, it's right there. I don't know.
No, I think it's important that we keep all the dogs safe, but I think it's kind of blown out of proportion, I think.
I definitely think that we weren't there. It
True.
was just a clip. We don't know the whole story. I'm sure most of the dogs were totally treated well. I think it was one instance. I think, like you said, we're blowing this a little bit out of proportion. And I know when I go see it this weekend, I'm still going to enjoy myself.
Absolutely, as you should. Speaking of movies, Sing 2 is now set for a Christmas 2020 release. Sing has been a smash hit, grossing over $420 million worldwide. The film includes Matthew McConaughey and Reese Witherspoon's voices as animals in a singing competition. The announcement of this sequel follows Universal Pictures' announcement of Secret Life of Pets 2, set for July 3rd of 2019, and Minions 2 for July 3rd of 2020.
A Minions 2. Do we need a Minions 1? I don't know. Felt like it wasn't necessary there.
The sequel thing is kind of surprising. I mean, yes and no. So surprising. I mean, it's a lot of them are just churned up for the money. I think some of them have a lot of great merit. Some of these, maybe. What are your opinions on that?
Well, I'm the biggest Sing fan there is alive. I've seen it 3 times. I plan on seeing Sing 2 even more. I can't wait. I hope Matthew McConaughey returns. That's all I can really
That's
say.
the big thing. If they get the stars to return, I think they'll be okay.
He's the cutest koala
Is
ever.
it? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. I look, the previews look pretty good, so I guess we'll have to wait and see when it comes to those kinds of movies and stuff. But, I mean, a lot of sequels, a lot of things like that, so I guess we'll have to wait and see.
So, continuing on here, the past weekend concluded the first half of the 2017 Sundance Film Festival, the largest independent film festival in the U.S. The event is a popular place for streaming services to buy their content, and this year, prices for the film are reaching an all-time high. Amazon and Netflix race to win distribution rights for the best titles. The biggest bidding war so far was won by Amazon, who bought the rights to The Big Stick, produced by Judd Apatow, for $12 million. However, Netflix has not completely lost out. The company picked up To the Bone, starring Lily Collins and Keanu Reeves. I have the worst time pronouncing this, Jake. I cannot pronounce his name. It's a bit. I'm so sorry. But for $8 million, as well as the Hulk Hogan versus Gawker documentary Nobody Speak for $2 million. It will be interesting to see how these bidding wars play out during the second half of the festival.
Yeah, it's a lot of people trying to get the bidding wars for this. I think a lot of times it was just studios. Now we have even more with online streaming. I mean, which is, I think, a good thing because a lot of these great movies are now being distributed among a lot of different people in terms of what provider they have. So it's interesting though seeing some of the prices for these.
I just love the Sundance Film Festival.
Yeah.
Casey Affleck just had a film that premiered there. I'm very excited. It's about a ghost. There's not much any more information. I don't know what's going to go on with the ghost, but Casey Affleck. That's all
Amazing.
I'm going to say.
I mean,
that's what's important
Oscars
here.
this year. Take note. So you never know.
Yep.
So a lot of great films, and I know we'll be covering them as as time rolls on here on
Yeah, the
Entertainment
Oscar
Buzz.
special.
That's right.
Plug.
So that does it for this week's episode of the Entertainment Buzz right here on WOLV-TV. For up-to-date entertainment news and commentary, plus behind-the-scenes videos you simply can't find anywhere else, be sure to check out vimeo.com/WOLV-TV. You can also shoot us an email at wolv.ebuzz@umich.edu. And be sure to like us on Facebook as well. For the entire cast and crew, I'm Jake Ferguson, and you have just been buzzed.